Hi everyone, welcome to this new love reading for the collective. This is a general reading, so please make sure to only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. My energy is not great today, which is why I needed to concentrate and focus, take my time to do this reading. So I've pulled the cards beforehand, as well as a few tarot cards to complete this, and I will explain to you what the reading is about. And so I'm going to start with this beautiful love oracle card by Christephania. And so I've put cards to see what the general situation is in your love life right now. And the current situation card is the control card, which means that there's someone in your relationship, this might be you or your person, who wants to control the situation and what's going on in the relationship right now. That also means that they need or feel the need for more self-control and controlling their feelings. That might also mean want to try to control the other person's feeling. And usually this kind of need for control, it comes from, a way to feel safer, to make us safe, avoiding potential hurt. And it's often linked to, maybe a lack of self-confidence or a lack of self-love. And that's very interesting because when I pulled those cards, the card at the bottom of the deck was the self-esteem card. So I think whatever's going on right now has its roots in self-esteem, either yours or your person's. And as the current challenge for you, I've picked up the closeness and distance card. And yes, so someone in your relationship, again, this might be you or this might be your person. So someone has taken distance and you might be waiting, or they might be waiting for you to reach out. And so as you can see on the card, the man on the left is trying to reach out to the lady, but the lady's turning her back on him. And if you look at the clouds behind here, you can see two faces that look very close. So this means that there was a lot of closeness. You guys were really close, and then something happened, and either you or your person felt the need to take a little bit of distance. So there are a few reasons why that could happen. This sudden closeness might feel a little bit scary, or you or your person might be scared of their or your own feelings, again scared of being hurt. And so the two cards pulled together might mean two things. The person who's pulling away might do that because they want to regain control on the relationship or their own feelings, but also maybe you feel, for example, if it's the other person who's being distant with you, you might feel like you're losing control about the situation because they're not contacting you. Maybe they're hot and cold. There might be a little bit of ghosting involved, and of course this makes you wonder what you can do to improve the situation. And then as the advice card, I picked a chaos card. So again, the other person not being in touch can make you feel very confused. But also if it's you who are taking distance, maybe that means that you're taking this distance because you feel confused about something. Either you're confused about your feelings, or you're confused about them, or something that happened. And so yeah, it's probably very hard for you to concentrate right now. Maybe you don't know how to think, what to think, and so that's the big challenge as well. So this is supposed to be the advice card, and this looks more a little bit like a challenge card. So I feel that the card is telling you to first calm your thoughts and regain a little bit of, maybe concentrate on yourself first and quiet your mind before you can move forward and take action. And for the near future, I've picked a competition card. So most probably there's going to be a conversation soon between you guys about who's giving the most maybe attention or love in this relationship. Competition might mean other things like someone who's competing at work or who's earning the most money in your couple and stuff like that. That might also mean jealousy regarding a third party. But right now, I feel this is not the topic. I really had this feeling when I pulled the cards that it was about who's giving the most attention, the most love in the relationship. And I don't know, maybe one of you has been giving more than the other and the other person is unhappy about this. And actually what I did is I pulled a few tarot cards to get more in touch about why the person who's being distant has decided to be distant. It has confirmed this feeling that I had about someone's giving maybe more than the other. So I'm going to show you the tarot cards I pulled about this topic. So this is what I got about the reason why the person, either you or your person, is being distant. And so we have Temperance, Two of Pentacles, and Five of Pentacles that came first. So with these two cards, I think it's very easy to understand that the person who has decided to become distant in the relationship is doing this because they want to find their balance again. So maybe, yes, the start has been a little bit intense, maybe a little bit too intense, and now one of you is pulling back a little bit to regain a little bit of balance and concentrate on themselves. And I wanted to know more and know why, and so I looked at this Five of Pentacles card, and in the usual, the classic Rider-Waite tarot, Five of Pentacles can mean a lot of things, but I feel that in this version of the tarot here, it's really about trying to do things on your own and not receiving help, although what you want, so here the Pentacles, is already there and someone can already provide it for you. And it's not seeing what's already there, but I wasn't quite sure what it meant in this context. So I pulled another card, and very interestingly, it's the Five of Cups that came out, so two fives. And also it's the same meaning. It's about grieving something here and not seeing what's already there. So there's really a common point here. So the person who's taking distance, I think, wants more than what's provided to them. So this being what's provided or what can be provided. But the person who's taking distance is feeling very sad and disappointed because they want this, they want more. They would have wanted the Five Cups, and they cannot feel satisfied with what's already there. So I think this confirms this feeling that I had with the competition card, that maybe someone in the relationship, either you or your person, again, really wanted a lot, or had some needs that were not met by the other person, and they're feeling, or you're feeling, a little bit disappointed. And that might mean you or the other person is asking for too much, but that also can mean that you have normal needs and the person in front of you is not able to match these needs, and that happens. And so there's some distance taken to concentrate either on yourself or on themselves and regain some balance. And so I picked a few cards as an advice to see what you can do in this situation. And here is what I got. So we got the Chariot, the Lovers, Three of Wands, and Page of Cups. So this applies either if it's you who are taking distance or the other person. So first, the Chariot card here, it's telling you to take control of the situation. So most probably you're probably the person who's waiting for the other person to contact you. I think it's what's most probable. But again, that also may be you who's being distant, in which case you're right to take control of the situation by being distant. But either way, that's also a card who's telling you to concentrate on yourself. Take the reins, take the handle of your own life, and become also more sure of yourself, have more self-confidence, which also, comes back to the self-esteem theme that was at the bottom of the card. And so we have the Lovers card here, and I feel here that the Lovers card is not about the romantic relationship in itself. The Lovers card is also about making a choice, and I think this is what it is about here. It's about making a choice with your heart, and you have to decide if you want to invest more energy or not in this relationship. And I think with the Chariot, it's very clear that this is time for you to act and take a decision. And the two cards here, I feel, are here to give more information on how to take this decision. So the Three of Wands there is all about seeing things long term. So you can see the person is looking at the horizon, looking away. So it's all about taking, perspective, maybe not rush too much into your decision. Take your time pondering it, but also do not stop yourself at what you're getting right now. Think about the future and what can happen. See things long term. It's going to help you make this difficult decision. And the Page of Cups here, I feel, is also another advice on how to take your decision, because it's a card that's also about listening to your intuition. So that's also what the Lovers say here. You're going to have to make a decision with your heart and listening to your heart. So make sure to quiet your mind and listen to your heart and your intuition to make the best decision here regarding this relationship. Should you go on? Should you stop? Should you give up? Do you need to put more energy? Do you have to wait? So everybody's got free will, and the tarot cards are just here to help you take this decision. So yes, listen to your intuition. And I think the Page of Cups might also be there to tell you that you need to communicate better. So if it's your other person who has become distant because they felt they didn't get what they wanted from you, or if they felt you didn't give them enough love and attention, then this card is telling you that you should communicate your emotions better. Maybe you need to be a little bit more authentic, more vulnerable, more sincere. And if you're the person who's become distant with the other person, then that's also the same. Maybe it's time for you to, face this person and explain to them why you're taking distance, because they're probably being very confused right now. So either way, you need to be honest and truthful, authentic with the other person about how you're feeling right now, either to ask them what's going on or to explain what's going on. And I feel from there, maybe this conversation about who's giving what in the relationship is going to happen, and it's going to help you make this decision right here. So either way, I think it's time to act. It can be you who are waiting or the other person who's waiting for a sign from you, but either way, it's time to have the hard conversation, and it can only make things better. So I hope this advice was useful to you, and I wish you the best, and I hope to see you soon.